once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general collective reading, so whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope you are all enjoying your week so far, wherever you are, and I hope you're having either a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Okay. Before I go into any of the downloads which I received, I just want to use this deck just to keep the frequency and vibration high for this reading. So I'm going to be using this deck. It's called Raise Your Vibration, and it's by Carl Gray. Okay. To see what message our spiritual team would like us to think about today. Okay. They want me to pick this card. It says here from the deck, relationships are assignments. Relationships are assignments. Okay. And basically, you know, the message here is that there are reasons why people cross our paths. Okay. There are a lot of lessons that we need to learn. All right. Whether it's sort of like a good relationship or bad relationship. All right. It could be to do with, you know, like maybe somebody or group of people that was in your life in the past, or what's happening now in the present. All right. Or maybe down the line in the future. All right. So I'm just going to just use the booklet from this deck and just read more. Let's see what comes out. So let's see from this, what messages, what else. 118. Okay, it says no connection or relationship happens by accident. There are many opportunities to learn in every interaction we have with others. Sure, there can be toxic and draining relationships, but through these we gain a deeper sense of who we are, the gifts we have, and the strength we can draw on to overcome adversity. Nothing in the universe is set in stone. Everything is constantly changing according to the workings of human intentions and divine laws. It's not that everything happens for a reason. It's more that we have the opportunity to find reason in the happenings. The universe isn't setting up harmful situations for us to learn from. The assignment is acting on what we've learned. When you draw this card, you are being called by the universe to assess all you've learned from your past relationships. Don't make the same mistake twice. For if you fail into old patterns, your past will become your present, and that's not what will serve your joy. Okay, and the vibe of the day, you could say it and believe it. All right, I find reason in every happening. I find reason in every happening. So basically, it's all about learning from our mistakes, you know, because life itself, okay, is not a straight journey. All right. And in the process, it's all about healing and evolving, okay, to become better versions, to help us as well to exercise good judgment, all right, as well as to make the right choices and decisions, all right, for us, all right, things that will make us happy, all right. So this is the vibe for the day, all right. It says here, I find reason in every happening. Okay. Okay, what I want to do is just quickly go through the downloads, all right, that was channeled to me, what I received, all right. So I'll try not to be long, all right, to before I start using the other decks, all right. Okay. So the first thing I noticed, okay, when I was coming out of my house, I saw black gloves. Okay, so and black gloves, all right, in um when you see black gloves, all right, okay, or any type of gloves, it could um mean some form of concealment, okay, or somebody might be doing some form of spell work, all right. It could also mean purity as well. um but when I saw the black gloves, it just what was channeled to me that someone could be doing some form of spell work, okay. They could be concealing something. It could be that they probably want you to experience some form of bad luck or misfortune. Please don't focus too much on this, because our whatever we think is quite, it could manifest that. So try not to focus too much. If you are a bit worried about this, all right, then please read Psalm 7. Okay, I was guided to mention this from the Holy Bible, all right. Some could also be creating illusions about something, all right. Also, when I was out and about, um, I saw a woman with a child, okay, and she had sort of like one dog, okay, attached to I don't know what it's called, if it's a latch or whatever, and then she had another child. She had a child, okay, sorry, on the other hand. And from what was downloaded to me is that there could be somebody, maybe somebody from your past. I don't know if this is, or maybe someone you're dealing with now, but this you what was guided to me is that you could be somebody who's quite loyal, okay, very loyal in this sort of relationship. I don't know what it is. It could be like a work relationship, or dynamic. But whatever it is like you could be somebody who's very loyal, right? And you could be dealing with somebody who's quite abusive or narcissistic, okay? Um, who is probably somehow keeping you trapped. It could be mentally, all right? Doesn't necessarily have to be physically, all right? And another thing is that I'm in my mind's eye, I keep seeing the death card, all right. The death card um is very much linked to uh Capricorn and Pluto energy. It could represent the energy, okay, because it's all about energy. Tarot oracle readings is all to do with energy, okay. It's also timeless and also non-gender. So death card could represent endings, loss. It could also represent transformation, change, rebirth. um and the numbers very much associated with, okay, is 13, I believe, also 5 and 8, okay. We are currently Pluto is currently in Aquarius, okay. I can't remember, I think it might be up to, I don't know, maybe 2028 or something like that, but I'm not sure, I have to double check, all right. So, and Aquarius, okay, so Pluto, okay, does represent the endings, rebirth, transformation. Aquarius is to do with could do with a group of people, friends. It could represent family as well, so there could be something happening there. All right. Another thing I wanted to just show you is from this is from the Rider Waite deck, okay. So this is the Devil card, all right. And if you notice that it's, you could see there's a couple, but this represents a karmic relationship where there's no equal give and take, all right. And if you notice that these two people are chained or bound together, okay, and they also chained onto something, right? So this again could represent, maybe you might be in a relationship, or maybe that could be past energy, or maybe something that's going to happen in the near or distant future. But whoever this person is, okay, that one person is probably loyal and the other, it could be a work dynamic here, all right? And maybe you've walked away, or you're trying to, could be the, could be the people that managing this firm is somehow making you feel exhausted or whatever. I don't know, but this is what, but it is some type of relationship, because again, you got the lovers here, right? So it could be a romantic, sort of romantic relationship. Okay, you could embody the Queen of Cups energy. Somebody's very giving, very nurturing in this situation. um Probably in all in your emotions at this present moment. You could be emotionally grounded, I should say. um and whatever it is, it could be to do with family, because you've got 10 of cups here, all right? And maybe um these people, it could be something to do with the with past energy, because all about, and maybe they want to sort of want to win at all costs, because you have 5 of swords, all right? You could be also, this could also represent, like you being victorious, um despite everything that was done to you. Okay, and also again, from the Panther Oracle, you've got this card here, Disturbance. I was drawn to this card, all right? So maybe, like you trying to move away from a person, people, and they're just irritated by the fact that you've moved on with your life, or you want to start afresh. Okay, and at the bottom here, it does say supernatural. So maybe this person, people might be doing some form of spell work. So I don't know, but this is what I've been guided to say. All right, that has been channeled to me. Okay. um some of the numbers, all right, that I keep coming across is 13, 5, 11, 12, 9, 8. Also, what's also channeled to me is that somebody could be losing a home. In my mind's eye, I saw um Page of Wands, Page of Cups, um, Queen of Wands. Okay, so you could be in some form of leadership role, somebody who's very confident as well, um, courageous. Somebody could be trying to offer you a cup of love, all right. But what I saw in my mind's eye is Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. Um, is sort of a very whoever embodies that or wants to bring this forth is somebody who is quite childish, somebody who's quite immature, all right? And if you ever see the cup or the Page of Cups, okay, especially in the traditional Rider Waite Tarot, okay, it's got like a fish in it, so like it's like something a bit dodgy here, okay, it's not genuine, all right. I'm just trying to think of if there's any. I did see a Knight of, okay, King of Wands. So you could be dealing with somebody who embodies the King of Wands and energy. Um, but this person is operating from the shadow side. Okay. Somebody who could be quite vicious, impulsive, very demanding. Okay. And let me see what else. Okay. Another thing is that what was channeled to me is that like maybe a sorcerer, somebody who's doing dark arts, might be arrested. Also there could be a third party situation here, and that could be a warning for someone. So if you are in a third party situation, okay, um you have to be careful, because this person, so if you are sort of like a mistress, this person and you want to sort of, you threaten or try to blackmail this person. But I think it's to do with somebody who is, could be somebody who is quite wealthy, and this person could probably try and well, I would say unalive you, all right, because I have to be careful with the words I say here, okay, because there's some form of censorship here. um or it could be to do with a family dynamic, I don't know, all right, but this is what has been channeled to me. Also, there could be something about the valley of decisions, so some people might be put in this, could be under judgment at this present moment, and they are in a sort of like been put into the valley of decision. Okay, this metaphorically and spiritually, it means that maybe that they need to make a decision. Okay, if it's something they did before, they probably have to come clean about whatever they did. um or else, they probably just keep receiving bad karma. Okay, this is what's been channeled to me. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. Okay, also I keep hearing these words: anything you can do, I can do better. All right, so it could be, I don't know, it could be maybe that if you are doing, I don't know, whatever it is, okay, whatever you do, maybe you've got a rival or somebody, and if you are doing spiritual work, okay, what I want to remind whoever it is, all right, that is sending these negative energies, all right, when it comes to spiritual work, there's no competition. There's no competition, right? Especially and in God's army, all right, there is no competition. Yes, it's true there are different spiritual ranks, just like the normal military, okay, okay. But when it comes to being in God's army, there is no competition. The mission is the same. So I don't know. I think maybe somebody needs to hear this, all right? In case there is somebody out there that's not happy about your beliefs, or they might be doing the same thing that you are doing. So I don't know. And another thing I was guided to say is to read this. All right. Now this is to do with justice, okay? Because some people might be um or under judgment, or might be having legal issues or whatever. I don't know what the case is, but they wanted me, my spirit guides, they wanted me to read this. And this is from Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, okay, in the Holy Bible. It goes on, it talks about justice. It says, justice stands afar off, and equity cannot enter because truth has fallen in the streets. Okay, and I'm just going to just go more into detail about this because um the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, okay, he was the founder of the Nation of Islam, which is an organization, a religious organization based in America. Okay, he said, I'm just going to quote this. He said that when truth fails to bring justice about, okay, truth should always lead us to a just conclusion. But if the forces of evil are so strong, so truth falls in the streets and not allowed to bring about justice, then the God of truth and the God of justice must physically remove from power the forces of injustice, and that time has arrived. So, you could be dealing with a situation right now that involves the justice system, okay? I don't know, okay? But this is something that I was guided to say, okay? And when it talks about justice, it talks about karmic justice here, all right? It talks about karmic justice. Something is uh being brought to balance here, all right? And it always happens first in the spiritual realm, okay, and then it comes down to the physical realm, all right? So that's for some of you, or somebody who might be listening right now and maybe wondering why certain things are happening in their life, okay, why they're experiencing tower moments, okay, why illusions are clearing, are breaking, but they just wanted me to mention this, okay? So it might not be to do with you or maybe people you associated with. It could be people that's around you that's dealing with other people and so forth, because these readings, oracle and tarot readings, all to do with energy. So my spirit guides, the ancestors, all right, they wanted me to mention this, okay? Right. So let me just quickly just check to see what additional messages our spiritual team have for the collective. Okay. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. And as I said earlier, these readings is all to do with energy, it's timeless, and it's non-gender. He can be a she can be a he. So I'm going to be using the energy deck and just quickly just check and see what messages, all right? Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to focus on today? What do they need to focus on today? Okay, so you've got community here. So maybe some of you might be connecting to your soul tribe at this moment, all right? You could be dealing with family members. It could be to do with work colleagues, because we've got community here, all right? So it's all to do with um family members, work colleagues, friends, etc. Here, it could also represent your soul tribe as well. It's on a number 7. Okay, numerology. It's all about maybe some of you might be reflecting, doing some form of self-reflection. You might be assessing a situation. You might be trying to gain knowledge about something. Okay. Let's see what else. Or maybe that's something that you need to do. Okay. Just take the energy as it resonates. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to think about? Ooh, this one to come out. Okay. We've got contract. So it could be to do with some form of contract. Maybe you are contemplating whether to maybe sign a contract. um it could be to do for marriage, all right, as well. This is on a number 6. Or you might be getting some form of communication about some form of contract. It could be to do for marriage. It could be to do with a contract with a group of people. It also represents cooperation as well, okay. So maybe you might come into an agreement about something, um or it could be to do that you probably just feel a bit more harmonious, or bringing some uh or hoping that there's going to be some harmonious energy. Something is going to come to something is going to be brought to balance, because if you notice on the card, you've got a woman holding a scales here. Okay. Or it could be something to do with legal matters, all right. Okay, so again, this would represent partnership or some form of legal commitment. Um, let's see, or you could be ending a contract, because you got door to personal healing and happiness here. Okay, so you could be leaving somebody behind. It could be a group of people, because this card also talks about new beginnings. Okay, could also be to do with find opening the door to personal happiness, peace, joy. You could be contemplating at this moment, because if you notice, this girl is standing before the gate. Maybe she's contemplating whether to leave behind what no longer serves her, what's not making her happy. all right? Or this could this thing could happen abruptly as well, because you've got storm warning here, all right? And maybe whatever decision that is made is going to lead to some form of victory. Okay, so this is what's coming up, okay, which will also lead to success and achievement. Okay, you might be all in your emotions at this time because you've got Archangel Shamiel is coming through. All right, you can, if it's something to do with some form of love relationship, all right, you may need to call on his energy, or you might need his energy. Maybe you might be healing from something that's happened in the past, or maybe contemplating to take this action that is needed. um you could also call on Uriel, all right, to help you, because the seventh chakra represents the crown chakra, which is to do with our higher self, our connection and to the divine or divine consciousness, and also to do with our spiritual connections and beliefs, in order to to go on this journey of self-discovery, where you would be able to be more grounded, have more balance, um, you know, yeah, and to be content, at peace with yourself, all right, because you've got happy family here, all right? So you can always call on these angels to help you, walk away, all right, and close off this cycle, whatever it is, okay? Because we've got the world card here. So this is the advice, okay, from our spiritual team, the ancestors, the divine higher power. All right, so I'm going to be using the Kipper deck, all right, to see what's going on, what's happening around the collective, to check on the energies, all right? So let's see. So I'm going to be using the Kipper deck. I'll be using other the Rider-Waite Tarot to clarify the cards, okay, and some other decks. The Situation, Mystic Rose, the Open Heart, Hidden Secret Situations, and some other decks, okay, to see. Let's see what's happening. Just give it a bit of a shuffle. Spiritual angels, what does the collective need to know? Spiritual angels. Okay, so the first card I wanted to come out is Pathway. Pathway. Okay. So pathway talks about maybe something is far away from you. It could represent a long period of time. It could represent patience, okay, or something at a great distance. Okay. Okay, so the second card that wanted to come out, it says official person. All right. So official person, okay, the energy could represent someone of authority. It could represent a rules, structure, okay, discipline, formalities, okay, or maybe you could be in the military or dealing with somebody in the military, okay. Just okay, just the collective need to know. Yes. Okay. So we've got community. Okay, so that community is coming out again. All right. It's on a 39, so it could represent family, friends, strangers, groups, unions, associations. All right. Okay, we've got her family room. Okay, family room. Got her sudden wealth. Okay. So let me see if I want to clarify. All right, so I'm going to be clarifying these cards here. Somebody could be in bad health, okay. Somebody could be in bad health. Um, it could be a man, doesn't necessarily have to be a man because we all embody both masculine and feminine energies. Um, it could be to do with money, okay, because as I said, we have sudden wealth here. So let's see what see what's something, okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is okay, as I said, I'm going to use the tarot to just clarify a few things there. So um okay, so start. So I'm going to be clarifying. Let me just put these on this side here. So I'm going to be clarifying the first card, pathway. And see what comes on. Just shuffle the cards a bit. Please clarify pathway. Holy Spirit, please clarify pathway. Okay. The first card that wanted to come out is justice. Okay, so maybe it could be to do with some form of legal matter, all right, or maybe karmic justice has been called, and this could be something that's happening from it could be happening at a distance, all right. Okay, it could be to do with money because you got page of pentacles here, or you might be going, or you might receive some news, okay, um about a legal matter pertaining to money. All right. It could be to do with something that happened in the past, because we do have Six of Cups here. Or maybe someone from the past, your past, is going to bring some news regarding some money. Okay, because you've got Six of Cups here. This person could embody the King of Cups energy. All right, it doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman. Okay, this could probably lead to some form of ending, because you got the World card here. Or maybe you've already, or you might be far away from this person or group of people. Okay, you might have closed a cycle with this person or people, group of people, because you got the World card here. Okay, and maybe currently you are on your own. All right, you might be quite successful, happy. um all right, you might have taken that leap of faith to move away from this situation, because you do have here um Six of Wands. All right, so Six of Wands talks about somebody who's quite victorious. Okay. um it could be something that you might be dealing with now, or in the near or distant future. Okay, because Six of Wands energy can also talk about success, accomplishment. So maybe you experiencing that now. Okay, you've probably invested a lot of time and energy or whatever you have. All right, and very confident at whatever you do or what you're doing, and hoping, that how you could expand. But it could also be that, I don't know, maybe, but again, it could be something to do with money, because you've got Seven of Pentacles. um you've got the Moon card here, right? So there could be something hidden about a situation here. So all right, so let me just use another deck, right, to just see what else comes out. Is this one situation? What lies beneath? No, I'm going to use the situation deck and see what comes up. See if anything comes up. Holy Spirit, will please clarify pathway. Holy Spirit, will please clarify pathway. Taking a chance, risk, options, not showing hand, gambling. So maybe whatever that's going on at the moment, maybe this person or group of people took a risk. Okay, maybe they had many options. All right, that's what's coming up. Maybe you've already created boundaries regarding this person or people, because you've got not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset, sorry. Maybe whatever it is, okay, it might affect you some way, and it could be something to do with your stability and security. Okay. And whoever you were dealing with, this was some form of karmic relationship. All right, somebody that, or people that you might have separated from, because you've got separation, which maybe involves some form of, or could have involved some sadness, bitterness. Okay. Yeah. And you've got coffin. Says New beginnings, liberation, reborn and transition, tragic endings. Okay. Or maybe whatever that's going to come out, whatever it is that's going to maybe make you end a cycle with this person or group of people, and that's going to help you to um, sort of start afresh, start anew. Because again, you had the Fool card here, which the Fool card is all about new beginnings. It also talks the energy. Okay, it's all about new opportunities. Okay, let's see what else. Let me use the Panther. I'm just using another deck, but to clarify pathway. Okay, so you might be at peace at the moment, maybe because you moved away from this situation, okay, or distance from these people. Um, they may want to come back and um, maybe whatever they want to, if they want to communicate with you, maybe they want you or they don't want you to see something because you got blind, all right? But what spirit is saying to be very cautious or whatever it is, okay? You might need to bring an end to this situation, because maybe if you don't, it could probably affect your future because you've got fate here. Okay, because if you don't, again, um, it might lead to a natural disaster. It's going to be a risk. So you've got, again, you've got the word risk here and some form of loss here. Okay. Or lead to some form of loss. Okay. So, all right. So, I'm going to be clarifying the second card. Okay, where it says official person. Okay. So where's my okay, so I'm going to clarify official person, okay? Let's see what comes out. So spirit will please clarify. Ooh, right. So this card wanted to come in reverse. So you got the Fool, okay? Um and the shadow side of the Fool's energy is somebody, okay, or it could be a group of people who acted foolishly, carelessly. Maybe somebody was naive, um, or someone who is proceeding with caution. Okay. And obviously, this person is from your past because you got Six of Cups again. This person could be a King of Cups or embody, I mean, a King of Cups, all the energy. It's all to do with energy. Maybe somebody who you have closed a cycle with. Maybe somebody's going to communicate with you again. This card is coming up, and it's probably to do with the to do with money. All right, and it's to do with the justice system. Okay, this might be coming to you. Okay, because you got the Chariot here. Now this could be okay from this official person. I don't know. It could be somebody in when it's because obviously this person is in uniform. So it could be a policeman, right? Or officer of the law, okay? Because the chariot as well does represent a police car here, all right? Maybe this person is coming in to help bring some balance, because you've got two of pentacles here, okay? And again, you've got pentacles here. Maybe it's to do something here to bring some balance into a situation here, okay? And because you also have temperance here again, and maybe this person is planning to do this at the present moment. Maybe they've got a lot of options here, how they can, or figuring out how they can come about to bring this about to you, okay? Right, so we do have 9 of Wands here. So maybe they're trying to find the strength, um all right, at this present moment. Or it could be somebody who feels somehow trapped in a situation here. Maybe something is holding them back. It could be to do with somebody who's quite deceptive, all right, who wanted to win at all costs, okay? And it could be somebody that you had a family with, or it could be family members, or or family member, all right, to bring whatever it is to you. You could be embodying this Queen of Cups energy, all right? And it's definitely to do with a relationship, but this relationship is toxic because you got the devil here, okay? It's a relationship that you might have walked away from because you got the Empress here, all right? Okay. Maybe, there could be maybe a lot of fighting, disagreements going on among a person, group of people. It could be a love partner that you've walked away from, and you're standing your ground because you've got 7 of Wands against this person, group of people, okay? Because you've got 2 of Swords. It's all to do with, they're probably all in their head, because you've got 9 of Swords here, sleepless nights, and it's all to do with the decisions and choices they made, okay? It could be to do with love, it could be to do with money, okay? And you've probably healed from this situation, or are healing, because you've got 4 of Swords here. Okay, so let me just use, let's see. How you spelled it? Well, let's see what else. Let's see if I can clarify on this official person. I'm using the Heart's Hidden deck and see what comes up. Please clarify official person. Okay. Wow. Well, I mean, the first card that came out was the Full card reverse. So maybe this person is still uncertain if they should come forward. Okay. Um, if you have a social media platform, they could be spying. Okay, it's definitely a person or people that you've walked away from. All right. Or it could be some form of commitment, because you do have marriage, promises, fidelity. Okay. This person maybe realized that they made a mistake, okay, or exercised poor judgment, because you got misunderstood, victim, lost soul, or this person could, be experiencing some form of tower moment, because you got here epiphanies, understandings, awakening about a situation or what they did. Okay, but was definitely a past life um, connection, and there are karmic lessons to be learned from this situation. Okay, so if I can find anything, let me just see if I can use. Okay, let me see. Is this one as beneath and see what comes up? Okay, could be that this person is contemplating whether to set the record straight regarding a situation here. Um, you've probably ended this relationship, because it says trash, throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. So let's see. Just clarify official person. Okay, this person could be doing this. Okay, if it's a marriage situation. Um, it says game over. So definitely a cycle has probably ended. This person could be under some form of an investigation, okay, at this present time. And if they do come in, all right, this is going to be a fake apology. Okay, there could be some evidence regarding the situation here, okay, which involves the police, okay. Okay, so there's a lot of drama around this situation here. Or there could be people associated with this person, or people that's doing this, or maybe they're going to get caught up for with the police. So let's see. Okay, because you do have official, and as I said earlier, this does represent someone who is connected to the law, okay? To be a policeman. All right, so I'm going to be clarifying community. All right, community. So let's see what comes out. So again, community, okay, can be family, friends, strangers, groups, unions, associations. We do have family room here, so most likely it could be to do with a family, all right? But anyway, I'm going to be, or it could also involve community as well as family. So, but I'm going to be clarifying community here. Just clarify community. Okay, so we've got Queen of Cups. So you again probably embody this sort of energy, all right? Somebody's quite down to earth, who has some form of material wealth, quite comfortable where you are, okay, or who you are, okay. You've got Wheel of Fortune, so you might be sort of in your, or living out your destiny, because you've got Wheel of Fortune there, okay, and maybe you have left somebody behind because you've got Five of Cups, all right. Someone or people are in this energy, Five of Cups energy is about loss, sadness, disappointment. Okay, maybe because you've let go of these people, this person. Um, you got Knight of Cups, so maybe somebody wants to bring in a cup of love, but this is a very slow, immature sort of um energy. Okay, you might be embodying the Queen of Wands energy, or it could be a Queen of Wands who wants to offer this to you, who embodies this. This person could be quite stuck at the moment, or this group of people might be quite stuck. Okay, it could be that you've moved away, and as you've moved away, because you got Six of Swords here, these people might be very discontent, very unhappy with their life. Okay, there could be a case of you got the Hierophant. So again, this could be a marriage. All right, doesn't have to be a family dynamic. It could also be a work dynamic. Okay, and because you've walked away, this person could be feeling, or people might be somehow heartbroken. Okay, but again, you've got a lot of deceptive energy because you've got Seven of Swords. Okay, there could have been a lot of illusions here. Okay, they maybe at that time you were very overwhelmed, or maybe they are now overwhelmed. They could be in this energy. Okay, again, it could be to do with money because you got Four of Pentacles here. Maybe people or person might want it, but again, it could be love, where this person was probably unfaithful, very sneaky. Um, and again, it could be to do with a marriage or family because you got Ten of Cups here, and you got Page of, that's the truth. All right, or it could be a mixture of both. So let's see. Here's the situation. Maybe they want you to come back, because if you notice that this man is trying to pull this woman, so it could be a marriage. Maybe they just somehow feel ghosted um because you've blocked them. You no longer have like there's no form of communication. Okay, they might want to um pay you a surprise visit. Okay, but you have to be careful because this person is probably wanting some form of revenge. Okay, because you're somehow happy, quite content with where you are. Okay, you probably remove them from your life because you got cleansing meditation, clearing space, removing negativity. Okay, you could have had children with this person. Okay, if it's to do for marriage situation here. Okay, let's use the spill tea and see what comes up. Okay, from the spill tea deck, okay, I'm using that now. So you could be at a distance because it says that the distance in the relationships is temporary and things may reconnect later. So maybe that's for some of you, depending on your situation, because we are all different timelines. Okay, it could be to do it for work situation, sorry, because we've got group dynamics. Group dynamics are shifting, so it could be to do with a work scenario here. Okay, and earlier on, okay, we did see the Fool's card. So I mean, the Fool card does represent new opportunities. Talks about new beginnings. So you might be at the moment joining um or starting, or I don't know, maybe you starting some form of partnership with a person or group of people, because it says that new alliances will bring you support and opportunities. Or if it's like people that you've dealt with in the past, there's a warning here. Okay, if you know this person or people have stabbed you in the back in the past, okay, there's a warning here from spirit. It says double cross. You may face betrayal or being double crossed. And if that's the case, okay, what spirit wants me to mention here is saying that this was a karmic lesson. There are karmic lessons in relationships that need to be learned. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be clarifying this one. It says family room. Okay, and see what comes out. Just looking for my... Okay. So the spiritual, please clarify okay, so you've got the Chariot here. Okay, so maybe you've got members of the family, they might be, or somebody might be having self-doubt, might have lost control of a situation, they might be at a crossroads, all right, not knowing what to do. You do have the Strength card here, so maybe they're finding the strength because somehow or someone might be might have, I don't know, somehow feel betrayed or backstabbed. Again, the Queen of Cups is here. Okay, all right. Okay, they could be experiencing a tower moment or having some form of realization here. Let's see what else. It could also be, as I said, a marriage or love romantic situation where you've walked away and this person feels left out in the cold. Okay, maybe they're trying to somehow manifest you back by doing some form of spell work. All right. Because I mean, it does say family room, so it doesn't always have to be like members of the family. It could also be to do with a marriage as well. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here, or it could be to do with a work scenario where there was no equal give and take, because you got Six of Pentacles here. So let me just use this one. Let me use the Mystic Rose deck and see what comes out. So the spiritual is this clarify family room. Family room. Please clarify family room, please. To drop out. Okay. So there could be some probably conflict going on at the moment. Because you've got conflict, clashing, differences, incompatible, irreconcilable. let's see what else. There could be a lot of drama involved because we've got creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting drama queen. Okay. This person or group of people might be experiencing some form of loss because you've got runaway, emptiness, feeling invisible, cutting off because you've walked away. This is definitely a past connection because you've got past, there is history, it happened, left behind, looking back. All right, so maybe they're trying to find a way to contact you because you got call, hearing from, conversation, talking, unblocking. Maybe you block this person. Again, it could be a romantic situation because you've got love, unconditional compassion, genuine union. All right. And for some people, or it could be you, might be doing some form of shadow work regarding this situation. Or maybe they're going through these tower moments where they are currently self-reflecting or reflecting on this situation. Okay, because you got reflection, dark night of the soul, dark shadow, facing inner truth, seeing true colors. Okay. Let me use the where is this one? The situation. Use the situations deck and see what comes up. Holy Spirit, please clarify family room, family room. Please clarify family room. Holy Spirit, please clarify family room. Yeah, well, it just says family, so definitely it could be something to do with the family. All right. Or it could be, as I said before, that maybe family members, it could be a family member, or to do with a work situation, or it could be as well, to do with a work scenario because you've got lockbox closing, trapped, frustrated. So some of these people or person might feel frustrated at the moment. They could be, some people might be seeing synchronicities, I don't know. That's what maybe some of them who have maybe are now embarking on a spiritual path or spiritual soul path, because you've got synchronicities, or it could be you that might be seeing these numbers like 1111222333. All right, if you don't know what these numbers are, what I would suggest you do, you could check online, or if you want, you can get yourself one of these books called the Angel Numbers, or one about numerology. There could be a lot of gossip going on at this moment. There could be also a lot of jealousy, envy regarding a situation. Um, Maybe somebody you left behind is feeling crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. Okay. Some people could also be in denial, or this person you left behind could be very, refusing to face the truth. Okay. Depending on whatever it is. Right. Okay, so let me just use this deck quickly. Please clarify family room, family room. Okay, we've got I hate nothing about you. So maybe that's what some probably people want to say, people you've left behind. It says already knowing the tea. So some of you might know what is happening. Maybe some people are now realize that they've messed up. Okay, they could be putting on a show. All right, if it's a person really if an individual, this person could somehow feel um somehow abandoned or rejected because it says kicked to the curb. You could have found out something about this person because and they're now all in their feelings. It says that the situation is about to explode. So I don't know, something is going to probably come in the open. But it goes on to say this. It says hated this. So this person who maybe is trying to come back as being somebody that's genuine, really love you. This person could be a hater because it says they're fighting for you what you love. Okay, maybe you're standing your ground, um, being defensive of you, of what you created, at peace, relaxing. Okay, and basically watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. There might be a lot of gossip going on around this. Someone is being denial. It says they don't want to hear it. They could be running away from whatever it is. So take the energy as it resonates, okay? But what spirit wanted me to mention, it could be that um maybe this whoever wants to come to you, okay, or it could be this person or group of people might be experiencing bad health. Um Again, it could be to do with a male figure, or but again it could be a woman who embodies or more masculine energies and feminine energies, all right. This person could be very overwhelmed, all right, with the situation, but this person was definitely a false person, someone who wasn't genuine. And again, it could be to do with money, all right. It could be to do with money, um all right, because you also got great fortune here, all right. Maybe somebody's contemplating or thinking about how they're going to break this news. It could be this official person, okay. It could be to do with a legal matter, and that's going to create some change, okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is use another deck. I'm going to be using the African Goddess Rising. I was guided to use this deck and see what ancestor is coming out, what goddess or high priestess is coming out for the collective. I'm just going to give the cards a bit of a shuffle. Okay. Okay, they wanted me to select these three from this oracle deck. So the first one, okay, we've got the goddess Allah. Okay, and it goes on, it says grief. All right, grief. So let me just read quickly, okay, to see what message this goddess Allah have for the collective. Okay, so Allah is the goddess of grief, all right, and her guidance is give spirit your grief, bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it. And it goes on to say, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support, be gentle with yourself. Okay, and the goddess declaration, okay, if this message resonates with you, all right, it says here, which you could say and believe it, I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. Okay, because even past loved ones are in the spiritual realm that are probably in our energy, who want to connect with us as well. Maybe that's why you might see a bird landing, on your balcony or around you if you were out in nature, or you see a feather. Okay. All right, so, and let me just read the second one. It talks about awakening. So some of you might be ascending, some of you might be experiencing some form of some tower moments, or have experienced a tower moment. So let's see what's this goddess Yamhaya. Okay, what message she have for the collective? Okay, so Yamaya is the goddess of awakening, and it goes on to say her guidance is wake up, awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yamaya swallows your tears. So you could probably, if you're going through or experience some form of grief, you could call on Yamaya, because when if you are whenever the, as I would say in in biblical terms, okay, the shock of the hour. The shock of the hour can result in some form of loss. Okay, it could be to do with a job, money. It could be to do with a loved one. Okay, but in spiritual terms, they just describe it as a tower moment or a spiritual awakening. All right, and if you're experiencing these things, you can work with Yamhaya, okay, who is a high priestess. Okay, um and it goes on to say you are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is goddess rising. You're waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. So that's if for some of you, okay, who are on this spiritual path. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. So that's for some of you, depending on the timeline you're on. And the goddess declaration for this, it says, which you can say and believe it, I am receiving and radiating love. I am receiving and radiating love. All right, and I'm just going to read on this one. Um, it's where this is from Queen Nandi, Queen Nandi, and it says intuition. And intuition is basically our feeling, is a spiritual compass. It's so-called I would say the third eye or the sixth sense, okay, to help us navigate through life. All right. 35. Okay, so the message here is that the guidance says you already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. So that's for some of you, okay, who maybe know the truth, or maybe want to know the truth, or you already know, or you question yourself, or having some form of self-doubt, depending on your situation. And it goes on to say, here, what is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, which is the center of your forehead, okay, between your brows, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? Then follow your first instinct. The Creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance. slow down, go for a walk meditation, be present with nature, and pay attention. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. Okay, that's for some of you. All right. And it's also a way to exercise, okay, your this area, okay, the third eye. There are also music meditations, guided meditations that you can use. There are crystals that you can use to help you, all right, to be able to open, cleanse, heal, balance this chakra, the third eye chakra, which is all to do again with perception, how we perceive things. It's very much linked to the subconscious mind, all right, which is connected to the crown chakra, okay, which is all to do with divine consciousness, higher self, your higher self, and so forth. And the goddess declaration says, you could say and believe it, you could say, I am knowing. I am knowing, which is to trust your gut feeling, your intuition about certain things. Okay, that might be happening or have happened in the past or is about to happen. Okay. Okay, so let's see what additional messages spirit have for you. So I'm going to be using the Mystic Forest deck and see what else comes out. Okay, first of all, that comes, it says inner strength. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change. Attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. Okay. Let's see. Let me just shuffle. What else would you like the collective to know? Okay, it says, no pressure. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. Okay. Goes on to say here, the beginning, there's still time to adjust or start over. Feel life flowing freely through your being. All your wishes can come true in the creative potential of a new beginning. Okay. And I'm going to take this one. It says, perseverance. You have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. Trust in your resilience and your ability to persevere. All right. Okay, let's see what practical advice our spiritual team would like us to know. For the spiritual angels, what additional messages do you have? Okay, it says, ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. It also goes on to say, love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. So it's all about self-acceptance, self-love, self-care. All right. Okay. Got denial. Denial to accept a situation, okay, can lead to unhealthy cycles or addictions. That's for some of you. Okay. Okay, some of you might be encouraged to do rituals. It says, to experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. Okay. Let's take one more. Okay, then you got speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Okay, so that's for some of you. Okay, if you know that you know about something, if something is on your conscious or whatever it is, it's probably time to speak the truth. All right, to come out in the open. All right, let's see. Let's use the fortune and see what else the spiritual team would like us to know. Okay, let's see. I'll be using the fortune telling deck and see what comes out there. Okay, we've got thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. All right, so maybe some of you might be going through some challenging times at this moment, but through affliction we become a greater person. All right, we've got star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Okay, all right, that's for some of you. And also our spiritual team is also saying to be patient, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So that's for some of you. Okay, that maybe if you are impatient, because patience is a virtue. Okay, and then it goes on to say, luck, you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Okay. And so let's see what crystals, if you're interested in working with crystals, let's see what crystals our spiritual team would like us to work with to help us. Okay, if we're going through some challenging times, maybe to heal anything that's happened in the past. Okay, or maybe to open up our hearts a bit more. Maybe to help us to be more compassionate, more forgiving. All right, so let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what crystals would you like the collective to work with? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay. Okay, the first one is Green Ocean Jasper. And it's for the heart chakra. It says a connection, Father Divine and Mother Earth. Make love in your heart. Okay, that's for some of you. So you can use Green Ocean Jasper, okay, to help heal your heart, to open up the heart chakra. Come out. Okay, they also want us to work with red jasper, okay, or to work with red jasper to help you in terms of grounding, so you could feel more balanced. It says here, sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. Okay, the root chakra is all to do with how we feel, okay, in terms of our stability and security in the area of life. All right, and they also want you to work with rutilated quartz. Okay, that's for some of you. And this is good for the solar plexus chakra, to do with our self-esteem, confidence, to do with our inner strength. All right, and it goes on to say here, confidence, no one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. All right, so the crystals, all right, spiritual team would like us to work with is Green Ocean Jasper, red jasper, okay, It's a very good crystal, red jasper, because it also helps to balance both the masculine and feminine energies, and also rutilated quartz. And rutilated quartz is a very good quartz to help you to feel more positive about yourself, as well as to help you let go of the past. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope whatever messages um, that came out will be helpful to you in some way. And please, whatever messages that came out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. And once again, thank you for taking the time out to listen to my readings out. Please check my other readings out on my channel, as well as I also do spiritual enlightenment videos as well. Thank you for your support. If you've left comments, click the like button. Whatever you did in the past or whatever you're about to do is much appreciated, and it does help the channel. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.